Welcome back to the channel. Another video, another day, and a glorious day it is. Actually sunny today for once. It was freezing this morning, but it's actually warmed up a bit. So I take the opportunity to drive a car outside and give it a quick wash because it's been filthy dirty, and I've been promising the car a wash for ages. So now it's back and running. I'm going to do that and change the oil like I said, and then hopefully get on the crash bar. So yeah, that is the plan of action. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so car wash done. Now it's time to change the engine oil and the filter in preparation for mapping and probably the first practice day of the year. So yeah, let's drain the oil. I always try and change the oil like probably every, I would say, 3 events. I just think that a car that's used as hard as a drift car probably needs a changing that often. So I can't believe that it's January already, end of January already. 2018, we're just motoring through the year already, and I'm excited to see the start of the motorsport season. I'm quite a big fan of like Formula 1, rallying and all of that stuff. I don't religiously watch it by any means, but I just like the motorsport season, March to October. I hate that bit in between when it's the end of the year and everything stops and shuts down. There's no drifting, the weather turns to shit, it gets dark early. It's pretty miserable. And yeah, this time of year when we're getting towards March and the start of everything, I get quite excited like a little kid. So yeah, looking forward to getting back out there in the car, of course, tearing up some tracks, ripping up some tyres and stuff. One thing that I find quite hard to believe is, like, say 4 or 5 years ago, before I had the car obviously in this state and it was just like a road car, if you'd told me then how the car would have ended up, I would have never believed you. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is I'm amazed at the car, how far it's come, and I love it the way it is. I would like to make a few changes to the suspension and the steering, just really get that dialed in and perfected. So while the oil was draining, I thought I would open this little package that I've got, which, if I can open it, it's come all the way from America, I think. Shiny. But this is a V-band clamp. Well, it's not a clamp, it's a V-band flange, which is exactly the same size as the back of the turbo, designed to meet or match perfectly the exhaust housing on the Borg EFR series. It's got that little ridge there. It just basically it's kind of unique. It's not like your usual 3-inch V-band. I found that out before when I bought one. In fact, when I was fabricating the exhaust system, or getting it fabricated, I bought just a usual 3-inch one, had it all welded up, made, put it on, and it didn't fit properly, and it blew. It was blowing exhaust fumes out the side. So they had to get it cut off, get another genuine one, and get it redone. So yeah, not making that mistake this time. I've got exactly the flange that I need. And the reason I bought this is because I am going to go for hopefully a bonnet exit exhaust. That's the plan. So I know a few people will be saying don't do it. I want to try it. I fed up with my quiet exhaust system. I fancy poking it out through the bonnet. Or what's the worst that could happen? At least I'm going to fabricate it up and get it, you know, into shape and done. And if I start the car up or think that it's not worth doing, I can always change my mind, put the old one back on. If I start cutting up the old system, obviously there's no going back because it'll be a lot of work to just change it all. But as it is, if I make one up, like I say, I can just bolt my complete other system back on. I know that obviously having an full exhaust system will be restrictive, so I would look at getting it mapped again if I, or at least checked on a dyno if I was to put the old exhaust system back on for whatever reason, if anything changed in the future. But the way the BDC is going at the moment, I think I should be alright. I know that a few other people are doing the same, so it should be fine. Yeah, so that's it for today. Let me know what you think. If anyone's watching has got an opinion, if they think it's a good or bad idea, drop a comment in the comment section. I'll welcome any advice or constructive criticism, maybe. I don't even know if that's a thing. But yeah, so hopefully it will be loud, but not silly loud. Obviously having a straight through exhaust system, you get the resonation through the exhaust, like shotgun exhausts. They're stupidly loud, which is something that I don't want. But I do want as much response from the turbo as I can. So hopefully this will help spool the turbo, maybe make a little bit more power, I don't know. Probably marginal, but every little helps, as they say. Yeah, so looking forward to getting the welder out, getting to a bit of fabrication again. I say that, it'll probably be a nightmare and I'll probably be stressed as fuck doing it, but it'll be good fun, I'm sure. And I'm sure I'll be pleased with the end result. So, end of the video now. Finished off putting the oil in the car, changed the oil filter. The car is all ready to go. I may change the air filter as well. In fact, I probably will change it because I think it's been on there all season. So yeah, it's probably clogged with a bit of dust and dirt and debris that you can't see inside it. So yeah, I'll replace that. I've got to make up the exhaust. I've got these mandrel bends, the 45 degree, 90 degree, and of course the EFR Borg-Warner V-band flange. So yeah, next up is to make an exhaust, bonnet exit exhaust out of these 3 items. I'm hoping that I don't need any more than this, and this would be enough. And then we can get it to dyno next week, or not next week, sorry, the week after. And all will be good. So yeah, looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, much appreciated. And I'll see you in the next video.